Wow, what a time to come back to my channel 300 years later. Sorry for the long wait, but life and the state of the world and being sick. Don't worry, you're not gonna get sick. That's not how the internet works. I'm a little nervous because I just got a comment from Dan Who Reviews, an amazing action figure channel that I follow, and you should also if you're into this stuff that we talk about here. But yeah, welcome back to Figure It Out Tatum, my action figure channel, where we're gonna look at Cyclops and Jean Grey today. We're gonna pose them up to some previous releases, do some cool head swaps, pose them up with some cool power effects, and we're gonna watch them fall down. I still haven't figured out whatever it is that I'm supposed to figure out, but hope you can help me. And I'm gonna show you these very two brief clips of the box, because I had a problem with my camera, as in I'm stupid. So, yeah, pause for worst clip ever. Let's figure it out, everyone.
From Gotham Knights to X-Men Fights, I'm London Legends left and right. Tatum's here, so join the crowd. It's time to figure it out.
What is it? What are we trying to figure out? What? Just when you lose all hope and desire to ever record another YouTube video again because the views are so low and YouTube keeps pushing all those damn shorts, and you think to yourself, can I tell a story in just a short? Should I be recording these long form videos? Am I wasting a lot of time, a lot of my free time, recording and editing and color grading and self-deprecating? And then somebody like Dan Who Reviews leaves a comment and you're like, oh, maybe there is hope. Maybe I should continue to record more videos. And here I am. I have recorded a lot. I just haven't had time to edit them. But yeah, this is one of many upcoming videos. And yeah, let's get into it and get out of this terrible, depressing tangent that I'm putting you through right now. Okay, a little bit of history for those of you that don't know, even though I'm sure all you nerds watching this are pretty aware of what we're looking at. It's Scott Summers and Jean Grey from X-Men 97 Season 1. These are their second costumes in that show, even though these costumes are from the comics. Late 70s, early 80s. These are their second uniforms, and I love them. They remind me of the Dark Phoenix era, which is my favorite X-Men era. I love Scott Summers and Jean Grey, and I love Aurora Monroe and Logan. Those are my favorite 4 X-Men. They are the reason why I fell in love with the whole series, and I consider them to be the core 4 most important X-Men. As you can see, I already have Logan and Storm, and I did get Rogue and Gambit, just for the Rogue head, not for Gambit. But let's start off with Jean and Scott first. So this is what we get in the 2-pack. We get Cyclops in his short shorts. We get an extra set of hands. We get an angry action head. An optic blast, which is a great addition. We get these stupid power effects that we always get. Jean Grey in a grown woman's body, finally. And this skirt that's finally posable. We get another set of hands and a great action head. And yeah, really happy with this 2-pack. And I'm sure you will be too if you get it. Okay, let's compare them to some previous releases. Here we have the Cyclops from the Dark Phoenix 2-pack. And the House of X Jean Grey in the 70s costume adapted for the modern times. This was a terrible figure. Although I didn't mind it on my shelf along with this Cyclops one. But as soon as I saw these two, I knew they were improvements, if nothing because of the Jean Grey body and I guess the Cyclops sculpt. I did a little head swap for you just so you can see what this new head looks like on the old body, and it's not that bad actually. The skins don't match too well, but you can get away with it if you want a different kind of hairstyle. And yeah, she looks, I guess the head looks a little bigger on the previous body, but it's not that bad. Hi, Cyclops. I didn't do head swap for him because the colors obviously don't match. So yeah, this is what you get. Probably wouldn't want to use that. But I did, however, do head swaps with some other figures. This is the X Factor head, and this one really looks good. If you want to use that head. It has a different visor, but it's up to you. There's no police that's gonna tell you it's a crime if you do this. The skin doesn't matter because his whole body is covered up. So yeah, as you can see, the visor is different, but it works. Anyways, this is X-Men 97 head. A lot of people hated this head because of the smirk. And I can definitely say I'm not a huge fan of it, but here is what it looks like. The visor is golden in comparison to his boots and hands, but it can work. You can make it work. Here we have a head from the Love Triangle 3-pack, and it looks good. Very 90s. But if this is the Cyclops you want on your shelf, then do it. Nobody's gonna stop you. Because it's a free world. Remember that. Another head from the Love Triangle 3-pack. I think it looks good. I do think the head is a little smaller than the body, but all in all, great. I do have a lot more Cyclops figures, but these are just the extra heads I had lying around, so if you want to see any specific head swap, just let me know in the comments and I can do a post on YouTube. Why not? Okay, so let's check out what Jean looks like when it comes to head swaps. This is the Dark Phoenix release we had. Skin tones don't match at all, but if this is what you like and if you can maybe even do some repainting, why not? Okay, the next one we have is from the Dark Phoenix 2-pack, and it's the regular Jean head, which I actually do like, but I didn't want to put it all the way through because I didn't want to ruin my figure. The next one we have is actually a Mary Jane head. I love this Mary Jane head, and I hate that it came with the Gwen Stacy figure, and I can't find a body for her, so if you do have any suggestions, let me know. Just not this one, because the skin tones don't match. Another head from the Dark Phoenix 2-pack. Yeah, the skin tones don't match, and I didn't want to put it all the way down because I was scared of ruining the peg. But just so you can get a little sense of what it looks like. And the other version of that head, too, skin tones don't match. And she looks like a giraffe, but that's because I didn't want to put her head down. This is a Black Widow head, in case that's what you'd like. Skin tones also not a good match. Another Mary Jane head. God, I hate this head. I hate the paint job on this head. She just has weird eyes, but works, I guess. X-Men 97 Jean Grey doesn't work because of the face mask, and also because the head is a lot tinier than the body. Oh, X-Men Animated Series Jean Grey, terrible release. Doesn't match with the skin. We have the Black Queen head from the original Hellfire Club release. Not bad, but too much makeup. Yeah. This one really doesn't work, so I didn't want to bother putting the head down. Sorry. Hope you don't hate me. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, I'm really a fan of this release. I was really excited to get it, and I didn't get it through Hasbro Pulse because their customer service is terrible, and I will say it. I will. I'm gonna give this 2-pack a 9 out of 10. Yes, a 9 out of 10. I wish Jean had gotten better power effects, and that's the only reason why I'm giving it a 9 and not a 10. But the figures are immaculate, and they're really good on the shelf. If you're an X-Men fan, you're really gonna enjoy them. So, thumbs up for me. Well, 9 out of 10 thumbs up. And this is where I put them on my shelf. In front of the X-Men Animated Series VHS boxes. I think they look great here, and I didn't want to put them with the X-Men 97 figures because I already have Psych, Storm, Jean, and Logan representation there, but I think they work very well here, especially because, as I said, they're my 4 core favorite X-Men that I love. Very much so. I'm really looking forward to the next wave of X-Men 97 figures and the season 2 that's coming out very soon. But yeah, If you enjoy my videos, please like, subscribe, share, comment, and just enjoy my rants and tangents that I go on in these videos. And have a good day. Have a good week. Have a good month, why not? And enjoy life. Okay, love ya. Bye.